welcome to the world of Ultrakill. Ultrakill is a fast-paced, movement-based boomer shooter. I love that term, boomer shooter. But anyways, Ultrakill, fast-paced, so fast-paced in fact, while recording a segment later on in the video, I'll mention when we get to it, my hands were literally shaking. It was very fun. It's a fast-paced boomer shooter, and lately, I put a ton of hours into it. Maybe there's additional 20. But we aren't here to talk about the gameplay. We're here to talk about something even nerdier. The lore. I've played this game a lot. And by a lot, I mean I have 40-ish hours in it. And that's on Steam, because I may or may not have gotten it through a slightly less than okay way of getting it, and I may or may not have sunk for so practically 80 hours I've been in this game. I've screenshotted all the lore books, stuff like that. Yeah. I played a lot of this game and learned the lore through a couple videos here and there, and I figured, why not have my own take? And seeing how there's like 4 lore videos I know, well, 6-ish that I know of that are like at least half decent, I feel like putting my hat into this arena might, be good, get the game more attention. Seeing how there are 2 layers going to come out someday. But anyways, I've loved this game a lot, so I've learned the lore. But not everybody wants to spend hours finding books and fighting Minos or worse. P-2. So I'm here to help you get into the lore of Ultrakill. So let's start in the beginning. Yes, that beginning. Quick disclaimer, this is unironically just the lore of Ultrakill. This is not fan fiction. Keep that in mind, most of what I'm getting here is from me looking at the wiki, reading the wiki, and, I played the crap out of the game. So, because I'm not going to replay through every single level, so I looked at the wiki, I looked at the testaments, and overall most of the script was conceived while I was extremely sleep deprived. So, yeah. None of this fanfic, this is literally just lore. In the beginning, God created heaven, blah 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 blah, but when he created Earth and humans, he saw humans as a failure, if I can fucking speak. As said, after you beat 0S, the secret level, something wicked. It says in the very first testament, you can check the game, mankind is a failure. Free will is a flaw. Let the evil of their own lips consume them. Then I shall begin again with my words as law. It is unknown how long it took him to come to this conclusion. But the important part is we fucked up. And made God angry. And instead of wiping us from this mortal realm, he decided to try again. Something with no free will. And well, it might have went worse. Failure. I'm not going to be able to speak after this. Failure after failure. Oh god, cat. Quick. It's going. Okay, sorry. Failure after failure after failure after failure after failure after. This goes on for a couple minutes. The results refuse to change. Isn't that like the definition of like insanity before I continue reading this? Isn't it doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different outcome? Isn't that like the definition of insanity or some reason? Or is that just what we think because everybody's been saying it for so long that it kind of is? That's a great question. Anyways. Again and again and again and again and again and again, and here we go, here we go, here we go. And again, my faith begins to falter. He spent a lot of time trying to make something that would have no will, but still follow him. But he kept failing, and just like the First Testament, we don't know how long it took, or how long he spent until he was thinking, My God, I can't read my own fucking script. And in a fit of anger, did something he would regret. What just flashed on my computer screen? Is someone contacting me in the middle of a recording? Oh, wait a minute. This video is about me. Hold on. Holy shit. Oh, wait. It's no. Wait, no. Stop recording. My friend actually did that. Okay, sorry. I had to look away. My friend did something. I'm in it. Well, not this me, but the other me from the other channel. You guys will never know that channel's name unless you came from there. Then you know. Anyways. So he would create something he would regret, and something that has massive lore implications for future. Uncountable cycles of creation wasted. Uncountable formulas for a mind without free will wasted. Damned is man for failing to follow my rule, my word, my law. Damned to an eternity of torture and suffering. The will and the gnashing of teeth have created hell. And now I can no longer unmake it. Whoa! So, before we continue, there is something I need to bring up. He cannot unmake hell! Because hell is alive. In the Ultrakill universe, hell is alive. It is a super organism. More will be explained about that later. But, yeah, hell is living, and it is not happy with existence. And it is potentially stronger than God himself, which, outside the fact, is terrifying to think of that. That means hell is alive, and, well, will become God's greatest mistakes. And one of the angels asked a question, and it, boy, didn't go well. No, it did not. Father, why eternal torment? Is it not cruel? Is torture unending truly a fate fit for a fool? An angel so bright and beautiful asked me this, and I could not find no answer. For I could never face regret, a gnawing cancer in my hour of weakness. Terror possessed me, and I cast Lucifer into the eternal din. Once I realized what I had done, I could only weep, and I sank slowly into the depths of despair. Deep. Oh, so deep. So he realized he fucked up, and fucked up big at that, and in a fit of fear, he sent Lucifer the deepest pits of hell. Bro was like, hey, isn't this mean? And he was like, but be gone. Smacked him into hell and was like, oh God, what have I just done? Oh. But anyways, into the deepest pits of hell, so no one would ever ask him this again. But he instantly regretted, which outside of the Dharma Man instant regret jokes, he started to cry, for he realized how fucked up this punishment is, and his greatest regret, one thing he cannot make, hell's still there to mock him. But anyways, there is one more of them left because the game is not finished yet, unfortunately. So there are concepts that are not fully known or are unknown, or there aren't a lot of effort or info. Well, not effort, for the love of God, speak. Or there aren't a lot of info on it yet. So keep in mind the theory community for this game has been speculating on things since the game first got its big first surge of popularity, but Hikita's been working on the game, and it should be finished soon, I think. Anyways, Hikita done said once he finishes this game, he'll die. Hikita's joking. He's not actually going to die. He's just going to disappear from the internet. You want? Hold on. What do you want now? How dare this cat think she can disrupt by recording twice to get away with it? How dare you, Kimpton? Meow. Meow for the camera, do it. Anyways. Ugh. Oh, you're already unhappy with me holding you? Fine. Anyways. But yeah, Hikita's still working on it, so keep that in mind. Where was I? Finish it as soon as it. Okay, the game should be finished soon, I think. Well, anyway, on to the final testament. I am hollow. My mistakes. Cat! What? Why? What do you want from me, cat? This is the third time. Fine, I'll pick you up. I am hollow. My mistakes leave nothing but hate in their wake. And nothing but hate in their wake, and infinite pain to follow. I can't take any more of the guilt, the regret. For me, there's no tomorrow. I am hollow. I begin to seek the end of my days. But when I stared into the abyss averted its gaze. Cat, stay. What do you want out again? I have no idea what the cat wants. Anyways, give me a minute. I have to take a drink, real quick. Grape juice. Yes, you want pets. I get it. I'm recording. Anyways, this is the last secret terminal in the current update as of 1/14/2025. It is currently 1/17/2025 as of recording, which is the date of me smashing my head into the keyboard, and hoping this comes out as at least coherent. He is so ashamed. Where is it? He is so ashamed and depressed about what he did. He wants to no longer exist. But the term "the abyss averted its gaze" is so fucking metal sounding. Or on a crappy rock album. Probably from the early 2000s. Could mean he can't make himself, or hell itself won't let him. Either way, it's interesting. And at some point playing the Tree of Life, this would have been important later, but when I was writing the script at the very end, because it was recorded on 2 different days, was made on 2 different days, I realized the Tree of Life had nothing to do with the trees we will discuss later. So sorry for the blue balling on that one. None of you even seen the script, so none of you would have been blue balled. Either way, it's interesting. Skip that part. But while all this was happening, something interesting was going on Earth. The final war. As I wait for my phone to correct itself. The final war was being waged on Earth, and is the most important event in Ultrakill lore outside of God going to get the milk in the Forever store, and outside death was not an option. When God It's not an option. We gotta try it. And as Hikita said himself, when asked about Final War, it's essentially World War One, but instead ending in 4 years, it escalated into a bloody decades-long world war. Which, during this time, we found out we can make machines that are fueled by blood. But before that, it was just World War One. Guns, bullets, but they soon found electric guns. Worked better than heat guns, as everybody tried to one-up each other like a fucked up form of I'm better than you and here's why. But they figured out the blood can fuel machines, so they took POSs, prisoners of war, not pieces of shit. Don't think that way. Prisoners of war. Anyways. Where was that? Prisoners of war. And kept them alive on the bare minimum to keep people alive because they needed blood. They needed fresh blood. So they would just put people on the back and seal them into a sarcophagus, which were on the back of... But keep in mind, the reason why they were was because at this point, the technology wasn't perfect, and with this being done, the first gutter man was created. Which, essentially, you take a prisoner of war, POSs, slap them on the back, seal them into an iron sarcophagus, like a... Even... I'm gonna say this, if you know Warhammer, you know. It's like an even more fucked up version of a fucking... I swear, I don't play Warhammer, but I know a lot about it, but I can't remember the name. Dreadnought! Even more fucked up version of a Dreadnought. These Dreadnoughts aren't having their blood sucked out and put on the absolute bare minimum. Guttermen are very important for a point I'll make it later. Okay, you want out? Fine. Leave. That has interrupted 5 times, I think. Anyways. With that being done, the first Gutterman was created and would be the biggest Geneva Convention, more like the Geneva Suggestion. Sorry. Where was I? Sorry, had to make that joke. Anyways, the Guttermen led to the Gutter Tanks, which was an upgraded version of the Guttermen. Essentially, prisoners of war worked on the outside. They're on the inside. And I don't know if it used blood. I'm not fully sure on a lot of things. Because, I haven't read anything about the Gutter Tanks, really. The Guttermen were more interesting to me. Anyways. And from there, shit went down. Sniper bots that can hit you from pinpoint accuracy. Fucking sniper bots from TF2, they're back. Just fucking around, anyways. With robots being so superior to humans, they were just sent home to... Well, nothing was left at home. But as the world got more unsuitable for life, we made the 10,000 THR units, or, more commonly known, as Earth Movers. Massive fucking Colossuses that make the Colossuses and Shadow of the fucking Colossus look short. I'm talking, they make the tallest Shadow of Colossus look like a fucking pea shouter. Anyways, with massive shield generators and massive light guns that could evaporate mountains with ease. The thing was plowed with enough blood to fill up half the Marianas Trench and the rest of the ocean, and it would have more than enough blood to spare. But it wasn't enough, so they also used solar power. As the world got worse, massive towns were buildings on it where humans tried to survive. On top of the world movers. Earth movers, not world movers, Earth movers. Which, a lot of destruction, soot went up into the air, and, well, anyways. if I find where I was. But a certain funny blue robot was developed. V1. Only one was ever made. And it was made late in the war, so... But because of the flop of V2, because the war kind of ended and we went into a peace period. But anyways, V2 model, both were put in a museum, collect dust until, well... Anyways, at some point, the violent war escalated to the point where most of the Earth was uninhabitable. As a consequence, the over-reliance on the Earth movers. Few survivors were forced to settle upon Earth movers themselves, until we're sowing soot and debris blocked out the fucking sun, and the Earth movers, relying on solar power to function, died out one by one. As warfare was entirely reliant on them, humans was more or less forced in the war, starting a new age of peace and prosperity, known as the New Peace. But a book found in 7-4, some people believe that it should have been the end of our story. But, to surprise everybody, we actually fucking did it! And because it said peace is the reason why the V models were a flop. But they cleaned up the world with some help from machines like street cleaners, you know, that fire upset bird things. But that all changed when they started the start of what is known as the end of our times. The Hell Expeditions. God, my voice cracked in. Which is what caused, and which I said there was a book in 7-4 that I will read now. This is the only way it could have ended. War no longer needed its ultimate predecessor. It had become a self-sustaining system. Man was crushed under the wheels of a machine created to create the machines, crush the machines. Samura of cut sinew and crushed bone. Death without life, null is Ouroboros. All that remained is war without reason. A magnum opus, a cold tower of steel. A machine built to end war is always a machine built to continue war. You are beautiful, outstretched like Athena's to heavens. You were beyond your creators. You reached out for God and you fell. None were left to speak the eulogy. No final words. No concluding statement. No point. Perfect closure. This is the only way it should have ended. But it didn't, and we made out our final mistake. The expeditions, like a bunch of dumbasses, we went to hell. Upon our own free will. Hell. I'm assuming this world was even closely similar to ours around World War I. People were really religious back then. And they were like, oh, hell. Yes, let's go to the place of eternal pain. Fucking idiots. Anyways. And, well, hell's alive. It was watching, waiting to make us its own little playthings, getting ready to bring humanity, all of it, to hell. So hell started messing with the systems, and no one knew why this was happening, but one person did. He figured it out, and he wrote, and this is the message, which actually comes from the ARG. That was to tease P-2 and all that jazz. But anyways, I think it was. I'm not fully sure. But anyways, I figured it out. I know why the creatures are suddenly and undetectably appearing inside our facilities. I know why spare parts and pieces of machines keep disappearing. I know why the doors seem to malfunction and suddenly lock themselves. It's not a glitch in the system, it's Else alive. It breathes. It thinks. The entire area is a massive, intelligent superorganism, and it's harsh. It's cruel. Just by watching us, it's learned how our systems and machines work. It's not only begin to deconstruct our technology, but also reassemble it in perverse ways, attacking parts to the creatures it tortures, making them into aimless armies of death and destruction. It warps them across hell itself. To get them past our security, it locks our doors to trap us within. This is not attack. This is not defense. This is entertainment. And it is an exhibit of death, cruelty, and suffering for its own sake. It had grown tired of what it had, and we unwillingly offered ourselves up as new playthings. Tom, please, for the love of God, cancel this project immediately. We have to abandon everything and seal this place away. Leave the machines and tools behind. Evacuate as many as we can before it's too late. I can only hope this encrypted message is received before the organism learns how to read it, intercept it, and whatever happens, we cannot let that thing find out a way to spread to the surface. We have. Another dies. Bring me more. I hunger. That reminds me of the flood. Hold on. Quick drink break. I need to consume fluids before I fall over. Yummy. Juice. Anyways. Reminds me of the flood a bit because it's like hunger. Because anytime you read stuff flood related, it's either uber mega intelligence or it's hunger, cold, movement, warmth, hunger. So it gives me massive flood vibes. So anyways, Hill spoke and made journey by more than 2 brain cells. Asked to stop, and they did. The first time due to communication malfunctions with the terminals, which allowed them to get around out, because we have not seen the big blue scaretors with boats yet. But when they started to notice stuff working, they noticed something very interesting, as seen in the first Prime Soul terminal. Oh, we'll get to Prime later. Oh, way later. I mean, final fucking segment, because that shit was hard. Anyways, terminal data 01 encrypted. Introduction to terminal. Draft. Do not send to do. Add pictures of those fucking suits. Don't fall asleep like last time. The elevator room terminals are on an advanced interconnected network built for the purpose of transferring materials, tools between different areas. They are capable of transferring physical materials as information across radio signals that other terminals can receive and use to reconstruct and send objects. The original item is lost as is transformed into energy that is used to transfer the materials, information, and processes is quite slow due to the amount of information physical matter holds. An early matter transfer accuracy was a mint condition 78 RPM. Give me a minute. I have to sit down. My legs are getting a little... so I'll sit right next to you. Anyways. Was a mint condition 78 RPM vinyl record which was sent from lab to all connected terminals. The vinyl was a single of Russ Morgan's orchestra's recording of a piece, Were You Foolin'? A favorite of CRO. Though the label was removed to reduce the amount of matter to be transferred. No, fuck you, Tom. I'm so fucking tired of that stupid song and having to listen to it every morning over your garbage intercoms. Apparently this guy hates Tom. So yeah, fuck you, Tom. You're the one that wanted us to do the Hell expeditions. Fuck you. Anyways, soon after the Hell exploration, an evacuation project was abandoned, and the vinyl record remained the only matter to have been successfully transferred before connection between the terminal and office was lost. The terminal now used the record to lure in machines into a symbiotic relationship. For further information, see Terminal Data O2 link remove. However, the terminals only play a short instrumental segment of the original record for undetermined reasons. So researchers have joked that perhaps the terminal's simply too shy to sing. The rumors have been spreading by the mechanics who after fixing faulty or broken terminals, have heard terminals play a vocal section when only mechanics is present, without recording equipment, making this a unidentifiable claim. End of data. 01. For more information, see link removed and link removed. Come in, cat. Stop meowing at the fucking door. Why are you like this? Anyways, this gives us a couple bits of important information. One, they did abandon the project, but went back for some reason, and they found out things have changed. Which, the second terminal is supposed to be linked to the first terminal. So, why not read the second terminal? Hold on. Crap. Enough money. Okay, I'll get to the second secret terminal. Let's go. Okay, I have to click the buttons here. Okay, I'm back. I took a break because my legs were starting to hurt, and my room is like 1,000,000,000 degrees because outside it's like 12. So I need to... Oh, my legs. No, do not undo my entire fucking script. But anyways, back into this. Where is it? Oh, why? No, keyboard, go away! Okay. Terminal data O2 encrypted note. Okay. Since our previous report, more powerful communication equipment has been successfully-ish designed and built, made possible thanks to generous donation of insert company being presented to when we hold in high regards, which is new equipment. We have managed to re-establish connection to a higher-end machines that some left behind during the Hell exploration and evacuated projects abruptly canceled due error. Sam's GS3JTIU. Which brings up the question, is that the name of the character who warned everybody of Hell's expeditions? Sam, if that is indeed your lore name, I raise this bottle of juice to you. A voice lives another day. Anyways, we have discovered is truly remarkable, if proven beyond reasonable doubts, revolutionary to the entire robotics community. Boredom! The terminals unable to move have grown bored. While they were connected to each other and able to communicate amongst each other, once their connection service was cut, they were starting no new inputs, therefore stalling all communications. To repetition of already known information, it is unknown how similar this boredom is to actual emotions, or what causes it, but it has led to a symbiotic relationship with the other machines, which was discussed in Prime Terminal 01. Symbiotic relationship with the other machines, especially the terminals scavenge whatever they can via their teleporting systems and have traded those supplies and resources with the machines that were left behind in hell in exchange for entertainment. The machine record their battles for survival in hell, and the footage is graded based on entertainment value and use P or points in exchange for goods, services such as weapons. Before we continue reading, that means if you P rank, it's canon. And because there are things that you require, which you can only do by P ranking, means technically, if you don't P rank the game, you're not lore accurate. That's just a fun thing I like to see. Cat, why are you doing this to me? Just lay down and be good, please. I said be good, please. Fine, freedom, be gone. That cat's gonna, turn around in, 2 minutes and make my life hell. I know it. That is, the machines record their battle for survival in hell, and the footage is great based on point, blah blah blah. I already said that. It seems that the relationship has become deeply integral into the existence of the terminals, that they have developed a social hierarchy within those who collect the most entertaining battle data and high regard in those who find their poor quality. More recently, the terminals have also collected data and created a simulation space which machines can plug into called the Cyber Grind, which allows machines to simulate battles in a safe environment without a threat of being destroyed, which the terminal watches in real time as some kind of live entertainment. These findings are truly extraordinary, and though we too find it hard to believe, all the information gathered is validate these claims if we prove it consistently. And if this draft doesn't fucking leak again, this will cause a paradigm shift that will require re-evolution of everything we thought we knew about blood-fueled-ish machinery. End of data 02. For more information of the Cancelled Hell project, excavate project data 00. Link removed. And with that, the fate was sealed. They reconnected to hell and learned the machines have grown bored, which brings up questions that leads to a theory that I'll discuss later. Does blood give machines souls, so to say? But something happened, something we don't know, and now something happened, don't know, and hell came back and wiped us out. But as all of the things was happening, God at some point went to get the milk, and as all the angels went to heaven, hell was left to his own devices. I'm going to bring up two big characters. Both of them caused me such torture that I am very scared to even mention their names. Minos, Minos, the judge of hell, and Sisyphus. And King Sisyphus. Minos became judge of hell, and although punishing sinners, and he thought punishing sinners is kind of fucking stupid for loving each other. There was wrong and stupid, so when they were gone, Minos renovated Less into a city, a paradise in hell. We no longer feel the pain, but when the council took over heaven, and by extension the Father's light, which keeps angels alive somehow, the Flawless life is something we don't fully understand. But anyways, they saw what Minos did and sent Gabriel to kill him. Minos, when Gabriel went down to hell, he found King Minos tried to words rather than bronze, which Gabriel quickly ended his yapathon with a quick blade, which is a dick move. Bro was like, hey, let's talk. No killing. Okay, so, me think you, oh, you stabbed me. Dick move. See what I mean? Anyways. Where did I live up? Dick move on his part. But this was starting to form a prime soul. Essentially, someone whose will and or emotions are so strong that death is not an option and starts to form into it. Which, before he could completely form, the council sealed him into his own body in the flesh prism. And he watched as Gabriel used his own body to destroy what he created. His hatred grew so much, and if he was ever freed, wink wink nudge nudge, he would splay Gabriel's gore on the temples of man. Well, while this was happening, Sisyphus most likely got bored. And decided to start a war with heaven. He knew there was no chance. He did because he was bored, and probably because he'd think it's funny. So, as the war went on, Gabriel finally got into his pyramid and killed him. But he was practically a prime soul when they locked him in the flesh panopticon. I think it's what it's called. Don't remember, it's been like a day since I played. He was sealed, and this was said to be 10 times stronger, which I call bullshit on. Which, based on what you'll see later, you understand why I call bullshit on that. Anyways, years. Many years later, this is when the game begins. As the game says it better itself. Mankind is dead, blood is fuel, and hell is full. We don't know exactly what led to the complete extinction of man. We believe that hell managed to get to the surface and just fucked everyone up. But anyways. But it is unknown why, but someone or something activated V1 and V2. They both made their way to hell without bumping into each other once. But anyways, the game begins with V1 updating his firmware, and beginning the video, you saw the intro scene. So, V1 goes into hell, finds a weapon, and as you've seen in the background of this video, he rips and tears in hell. We made V2 kick his ass, and he runs like the baby he is. We take his arm, and like another video game protagonist, we rip and tear like another video game protagonist would, and we reach Minos' dead body. Roll the footage. recording. Because the way I am doing this is I'm just stopping recording and then starting recording. Anytime I want to roll a clip. The reason why I'm doing that is because it's a hell of a lot easier to do it this way than to try to do it in the editing software I use. Anyways, roll the clip. Where did I say that? Okay, so yeah, roll the clip. And my horrible skills aside, we kill him and then inside him. Outside of the jokes that can be made with this fight alone. Till we fuck around, find out, Gabriel, play clip, and this one is a minute long. Yay! Play Gabriel's clip, future me.
Machine, turn back now. The layers of this palace are not for your kind. Turn back, or you will be crossing the will of God. Your choice is made. As the righteous hand of the Father, I shall rend you apart, and you will become inanimate once more. Behold the power of an angel! Even the devil cry! Even the devil cry! Be bested by this thing? You insignificant fuck! This is not over! May your woes be many and your days few.
Disgrace, humiliation, unseemly and unwelcome at the feet of the council, their eyes ablaze with bitter resentment glaring through Gabriel's wounds of body and soul, bore outward for all to see. Has this one abandoned the way of our Creator? It is unworthy of its holy light. The Father's light is indomitable. This one seems fit to squander it. Their words resonated in Gabriel's limbs, cursing through lightning upon wire. A searing hiss which strike lesser death than blind. The holy light within him, an unstoppable storm of divine fury, insurmountable by 4 mere objects as he knew. Holy Council, my devotion to our Creator is absolute. I would never stray from the will of the Father, but a machine. You dare to imply the might of the Father can be shaken by a mere object? Impossible. Heresy! Unspeakable. Heresy! Heresy. Silence! Your treachery will not be tolerated as punishment. The Father's light shall be severed from your body. You have 24 hours before the last of its embers die out. And with them, prove your loyalty. Unmake your mistake! And the light was ripped from his being. Gabriel screamed. There's silence in the hiss of gospel and praise of God. The boiling anguish to which even the fires of hell could not compare. Though the blaze of torment, a single burning hatred was forged anew. If the machine seeks blood, he would give it freely. And with all such fury, every metal will bleed. To be continued in Act 2, Imperfect Hatred. We talk about him a little bit later. A little later. And we go to Act 2, Imperfect Hatred, where we find we made it into the deserts of hell. Which is sand made out of fucking gold shaving, which is both really fucking cool to think about, but very hot, and will kill you. If you don't move, we kill a bunch of stuff, get into the pyramid, roll V2s, fight the second time. Wow, this one's only 40 seconds long. this was going to be this long. Anyways. Scroll. Well, this time we made sure he ain't getting back up, and we move forward. More killing, more I'm running out of for stuff to say. God, I'm fucking bad. Running out for stuff to say. We meet Gabrielle again, and we made sure to kick his femboy. Wait, sorry, that's a fan version. I'm not kidding. The large swath of this community sees him as. We kicked his holy the now ass. Then the cops got mad at him because a walking GoPro with legs kicked his ass. And sent him back to hell with 24-hour timer. If he fails, he dies. And with that, he got to work and waited for everyone to come. And when he did, well, the game speaks for itself and my awful fucking skills.
Machine, I know you're here. I can smell the insolent stench of your blood-stained hands. I await you down below. Come to me. Gluttony soon to your kind know nothing but hunger, purged all life on the upper layers, and yet they remain unseen. As to you, you've taken everything from the machine, and now all that remains is perfect hatred. Machine, I will cut you down, break you apart, splay the gore of your profane form across the stars. I will grind you down until the very sparks cry for mercy. My hands shall relish, ending you here and now. object twice. I've only known the taste of victory, but this taste is this my blood? I've never known such relief. I need some time to think. We will meet again, machine. May your woes and your days few.
Silence. Introspection. How many had he killed? Has he ever thought to count? How much cruelty did he embody, and to what end? How many did he condemn to hell? Did it benefit? 2 defeats at the hand of the machine had changed Gabrielle. The world of the once supposed will of God was now shattered. Not only was left to put the pieces back together, they collected before the light of the dying fire. That fresh fuel Gabriel couldn't sustain this new light, showing the truth to Gabrielle. The pieces never fit together to begin with. This supposed council of the people who boasted a god that wasn't there, gone, vanished. The council still changed after the light of God's fire, their memory of its words, and will grow twisted and warped, and the rest of the aimless masses of heaven followed their footsteps. The angels still act in the Father's name, but his kingdom has changed. Now the fire was dying, sputtering out as the heat failed to gain purchases. Gabriel looked upon the embers with perfect clarity. He drew his blade and held it to the dying lights. Its reflection, he saw a weapon reborn, no longer wielded by will of others, but of his own. He knew words alone would not sway the masses. He chose something drastic. Death stained the auditorium. The littered corpses of the once mighty council dripped down the dissented blade of Gabriel's sword. The last counselor, now backed into a wall, scrambled for words between panicked breaths as Deep approached Measure, said, "Wait. You can't do this. Our statute forbids it. This is treason, heresy, murder! We are the supreme authority. Our laws command you." "You command nothing. Your words hold no power over me or anyone else. Lest you truly believe you can talk my blade back into its sheath. But the people on our side, the citizens of heaven, know that we are just. The masses only follow you out of fear and desperation. You show them there's nothing to be afraid of, and there will be no species or origin, vested rank, or holy status that will not stop the sharp edge of a sword. We all bleed the same blood, and the cushion of your thrones have made you weak and impotent. Please, Gabriel, see reason. The council follows the will of the Father. You seek to go against our grip. Face it, brother, God is dead. The fire is gone. You're chasing phantoms. Gabriel's silhouette now towers over the council, his shadow cast upon the lifeless corpse. He raises his sword for the final cut as the crying mess on the floor stammers out of its final, feeble argument. But the Father's light, without me, you cannot hope to reconnect to it. If you kill me, you'll be dead in a matter of hours. I know. A clean, silent cut.
through the counselor's neck, severing his spine with the elegance and ease. His head folded onto the marble floor. The rest of his body followed soon after. Prefect of status, but brimming with purpose, Gabriel gave a final message to the angels amassed to the gates of the auditorium for leaving heaven for the very last time. His arms outreached. Without a word, the people saw. In the silence, a message rang out to the far ends of the cosmos.
Outside of my actual shit gameplay, Gabriel realized that he was just a tool there to either inflict pain and let the council keep their power. Well, he went back and let's just say they lost their heads about the whole situation. Ha ha. That joke was cringe. I apologize. Well, anyways, Act 3, we go deeper into hell now because the rest of the game is not done. I want you to slightly deeper detail. So, in the first level, you enter Discord Live mode, and once you meet the mannequins, which Hell took inspiration from the human guttermen, which scares me as you find a book that says The Unending Halls of a Garden. Oh, so beautiful. Decorated by a cross, the symbol that angels use for the tree of life. They praise their beloved Father who planted it and filled us with dew of its leaves, its nectars of fruit, which gives us life, courses through our veins. For you, however, are truth. Our bodies are not a vessel for blood of the fruit, but its prison. The blissful guts and gorgeous bones yearn to be seen splaying. Under the divine grass of the trees, we pay tribute through acts of violence. The world is your canvas, so take your brush and paint the world red. Hold on, as my friend would say it, red. Anyways, outside of the fact that something fucking Korn would say, the world is your canvas, paint it red! Because we all know fucking Korn is an angry, angry person. You eventually see the Minotaur, you kill him in some way, somehow he's still alive, goes back, reaches to the sky, he dies. At level 2 is just war, but war. It's nothing more, it's just war, nothing but war. God, I can't fucking type shit. Level 3, and well, I'll let it speak for itself, as there's another 3-minute fucking audio recording from the thrilling. God, editing this is gonna be a pain in my ass. So we
fed the tree.
And as we go, we see infighting and strange blood enemies known as puppets. There are enemies known as puppets that are used to fuel the tree and make it past all of this emerge to the arena that made my computer lag like hell. Hell out of my computer. I was trying to take out my computer. Oh no! Anyways, after this level, we make it to the final level release as of 1/16/25, which was yesterday when I recorded the fucking other shit. And we killed the THR-1000 Earth Mover, which I have a theory. A game theory. God, I miss MatPat. Anyways, I believe that V1 and subsequently V2 were made to be counter-sleeve removers because we enter here. The first thing, the fucking bastard looks down at us, points his gun that can fucking evaporate shit, and we're lucky that another one was like, ha ha, not looking, bang. If it wasn't for that, we would have been fucking incinerated. Anyways. Shut up, we were lucky. Another one hit him. And focus back on the other one. And another theory is that it's running on L energy because its feet are like a part of the ground. And there is no sunlight. So anyways, we kill it. Big boom. End of level. I've been neglecting something. Oh God. The prime symptoms. Enjoy my personal hell, motherfuckers.
Free at last. Oh, Gabriel. Now dawns thy reckoning. and thy gore shall glisten before the temples of man. Creature of steel, my gratitude upon thee for my freedom. But the crimes thy kind have committed against humanity are not forgotten. And thy punishment is death. Prepare thyself to die! Forgive me, my child, for I have failed to bring you salvation for this cold, dark world.
Okay, so to get to Minos Prime, you need to get past the thing, Flesh Prism. This thing's a fucking kick to the balls. It's not even a kick to the balls. I'm pretty sure getting kicked in the fucking balls is easier to fucking deal with than that shit. I spent hours. The best rank I've ever got was a fucking C. This thing takes a fucking baseball bat and shoves it up your ass. That is how difficult this fucking Prime Sanctum is. Anyways. And a smack to the face. This thing is made to inflict the most pain upon you, your gaming setup, and your mental health. So flying eyeballs better be the first on your shit list. Because if you don't kill him in time, he will fucking regenerate. Which brought me so much fucking pain. And then after all of that, you meet him. Oh, Gabriel. Okay, just in case you didn't catch the first part. I showed the full thing. So you understand how hard it is. I know it might not seem so hard on the video, but to say this guy almost brought me to pure anger is an understatement. You have to understand how to get to him. You have to P rank every single level in Act 1 in the prelude, which was mostly pretty easy. Act 2 is the big kick in the balls, especially with Sisyphus Prime. Ugh. It's the easy part. It's everything fucking before him. Allow me to show you hell.
I want to die.
of heaven has long since forgotten my name, and I am eager to make them remember. However, the blood of Minos stains your hands, and I must admit, I'm curious about your skills, weapon. And so, before I tear down the cities and crush the armies of heaven, you shall do as an appetizer. Come forth, child of man, and die.
What in the Kentucky Fried Fuck?
Keep them coming! You can't escape. Destroy! You can't, yes! That's it! them coming! Can't escape. Keep them coming! You can't escape. Destroy. Keep them coming! You can't escape. Destroy! You can't escape. Keep them coming! You can't escape. Destroy! You can't escape. Keep them coming! You can't escape. Keep them coming! You can't escape. Destroy! Yes, that's it! You can't escape. Keep them coming! You can't escape. Destroy! You can't escape. Yes, that's it. Destroy. You can't escape. Nice try. So concludes the life and times of King Sisyphus. A fitting end to an existence defined by futile struggle. Doomed from the very start. And I don't regret a second of
That was my personal hell. There is Worse. This is worse than cock and ball torture. Now, how do you see? Now do you guys see why I called bullshit to the thing being stronger than Minos? But I beat those at least 3 times now. Keep in mind, I did all of that for a video. This part was not for padding out the watch time. No, it was to show you how truly hard part of this game was to discuss why I think Sisyphus just fought him for fun. Well, anyways, time to discuss some theories. Number 1, V1 was activated either by God or Hell. This does one. Let's do one at a time. As for God's side, I think he wanted to wipe the slate clean. Guess we hear the voice. We hear some sort of voice say things. There's no more blood. Or some shit. God restarts and does this again. No more help. Because we killed itself. If hell will activate this is because it was bored. Theory number 2. And what I genuinely believe, I believe Lucifer will be an Ultrakill. Otherwise, why tease him in a fucking secret terminal? Either he will be the last boss or the 3rd Prime Soul, or he'll be some other boss. At least, be a boss. I refuse to believe Aikita would hint at him and go, yeah, fuck you for everything. Because I would use foreshadowing. Just like, fuck you for hinting at him. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Why use foreshadowing? Despite the fact Gabriel was foreshadowed in Act 1, which is why I believe Lucifer will probably be in there some way. But those are theories, I believe. And now it's time to begin another video. I'll give you 3 hints for the video that I am going to do next. It's related to a big YouTuber. He has a big mustache and he loves to boogie. Oh, wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Anyways, please show support for this video, for it has taken 4 days of writing this, 5 days of me 5 days on the script, 6 days of recording, 7 and 8's gonna be worked on fucking editing this. Get the audio to work and, the other things. Please show your support. This took basically a week of my life, and has took a week of my life as of today. Anyways, like, subscribe, all that YouTuber jazz to make you guys want that. But anyways, share this to your friends, please, and now I think I'm going to relax, watch a show that has already taken a lot of my time, and it's about to take a whole lot more. Hope you all had an amazing day, and see all you in the next one. Lore Maker signing off. That was kind of fucking cringe. So I guess, see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.